Hello there, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place where everybody shows up on time.
Yep, so tonight we are currently missing Callum and Fran, both of whom will be turning up at some point. Who knows when?
The sound of a crashing mandolin was so appropriate there.
Yep, that is indicative of the chaos that is tonight. Somehow Sneak is still present, though.
Wait, what? Oh my god, what? How did that happen?
Yeah.
Fran's in here, that's why. Fran's muted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We look
Cool.
like fools now.
We sure do.
So, previously on Rise of the Infernal Lords on Mystic Tavern. So the party was on their way. Mordenkainen's tower. Yes, that Mordenkainen. Their war machine was stopped by an angel-like creature, an Arinyes, in their path. She told the party that there was a bounty on Sneak's horned head. That Glasia, the Archduke of Malbolg, had put out on her. Sneak being Malbolg tiefling. Sneak went with no fuss. Not fighting the bounty, just going with it. As the Arinyes said that Glasia only wanted to talk. In Malbolg, Sneak made a deal with Glasia that upon her death, she would work for the person of her bloodline. The party reunited with Sneak as she returns back to Avernus. Arinyes gave half the bounty as promised for the lack of conflict to the party. Finally, they found their way to Mordenkainen's tower. Outside, they found a line of ULTRALOTHs, creatures halfway between devils and demons that act as the mercenaries of the Nine Hells and the Abyss. There were some Mesoloths that the party had encountered before, as well as other types of ULTRALOTHs that they had not, such as Morenoloth, with 2 Hydraloths and 2 Nikoloths. After a conversation with them, Mordenkainen appeared, gave the Mesoloths some jobs, and then the Nikoloths, after Mordenkainen had a quick chat with the party, attempted to assassinate him. Fortunately for Mordenkainen, he had the wits to use a simulacrum to appear before the ULTRALOTHs, instead of appearing himself. and the false version of him melted into snow as the Nikoloths attacked the party. The party quickly dealt with them. And that is where we left off, as the party wipes the demon blood off their weapons. And Mordenkainen himself, the party assumes, appears on the balcony and beckons them inside the tower, gesturing to the bottom where a door appears. The Mordenkainen looks over at you and says, "Wow, that's really lucky. Even I never get to meet the real Mordenkainen. Go, don't keep him waiting." As he gestures towards the door for you guys to go.
Yes, but how do we know this is the real one?
I don't know. You should just go and find out, I suppose.
Yeah, right.
It would be weird for it to be a second trap, I guess. Well, not a trap.
There was a trap?
An illusion.
I mean, isn't this tower just a big illusion anyway? Weren't we told that earlier on?
The tower's not an illusion, not that you know of.
It just kind of comes and goes. Like like a karma chameleon.
Yeah, it travels across space.
Right. Like a TARDIS.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, like in the great books by Stephen Moffat.
Oh, don't even. Right, anyway, are you making your way towards the tower?
Yes.
Okay.
Why not?
Truffle Celestial will be following because they're around for an hour, so why not?
Nice, yeah, fair enough. Okay. So yes, as you get closer, you see that it's made of this sort of black stone. I mean, you would have seen that from further away, but you can see more of the texture of it as you approach. And as you get there, you have to kind of cross this moat around the base. It's filled with what looks like boiling blood.
Hmm.
And
Does it
bubbles
smell
and
like boiling blood?
spits. It does. It does
Ew.
smell like boiling blood. I'm not sure exactly what that would smell like, but I'm
Very
sure once
coppery.
you smelt it, you would be able to tell
Alright,
that it was boiling blood.
Marisa is a doctor.
Kind of coppery and meaty. I don't know. So yes, you make your way across the sort of bridge across this moat, the door that is opened up. Funnily enough, you don't quite remember the bridge being there either, and you think that the only way that this Nikoloth managed to get to Mordenkainen was the fact that it could teleport up to the balcony where he was. Well, the fake Mordenkainen anyway. So anyway, you go to who's leading this line of party members?
Who's first in the JRPG marching order?
I can go first.
All right, Alan, you walk up to you walk up to the door, and does Alan knocks?
We can't beat that one. Roll credits.
Yeah, I'll kind of lightly rap on the door.
Okay. Yeah, as you do, the door just kind of swings open.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to be anybody on the other side, though.
Would have two-footed it.
Does it make an ominous creak?
I've already learned my lesson. I guess walking in.
Yeah, you walk on in.
I would say I'm going to do it cautiously.
Yeah, you cautiously walk in, and as you get in there, You kind of look up, and you kind of like hover in the doorway, look outside, and the inside space of this building seems to extend further than where the outside space does.
Oh, so it's bigger on the inside. Ah.
That is a way you could say it, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the inside seems to be almost like a sort of like a normal room. It's just kind of like a square area, whereas the tower that you saw was circular. So it seems that like the inside space is a little different to the outside space. So you walk on in, and sort of I suppose you turn around and gesture for the others to follow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah,
Fine.
hello, we have a BAM.
I am
Man.
He has appeared.
I have appeared.
Okay, we are playing the game. You've just walked into Mordenkainen's tower.
Oh
So
my
as
God, it's just like in the adverts.
Adverts.
Sorry,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
this part was in the trailer for Rise of Infernal Lords.
Oh,
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't watch
So
it.
as you enter, all of you, the door sort of slowly closes behind you and disappears, leaving the same black stone as the outside of the building. You see various sort of alchemical equipment, Maruza, that takes your eye.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, sort of lots of spell books, a couple of magic weapons in glass cabinets,
Nick.
or at least
No.
you would assume that they're magical. You see there's some sort of like
Gluck's a book.
What?
maybe
That's not what I
we should
expected you to do at all.
maybe speak to
You can read
Mordenkainen
them.
before we touch stuff.
Yeah, and you hear some footsteps coming down a set of stairs at the opposite end of the room.
Why do I hear boss music?
And walking down these stairs, wearing sort of grey-coloured robes. You kind of see his feet first as he comes down.
This is a boss cat scene.
Walking down this set of stairs is you recognise it as Mordenkainen as you saw him outside. As you're a bit closer up now, you can see him in a bit more detail. He's got sort of like a hawk-like face, very sort of angular features. He seems to have a scowl on his face, but you can't tell if that's just the way his face rests or if he's actually scowling at you.
Resting owl face.
He's got sort of a close-trimmed goatee with a fully bald head. His robes are very sort of high-collared, similar to Bam's. And his sort of his gaze is very penetrating.
Sneak say hello to your granddad.
Adventurers. So what brings you to my tower?
I have a scroll that I'd really like you to sign.
Oh, brilliant. A fan. He just kind of holds his hand out.
I will hand him the Faithful Hound scroll.
Ah, Faithful Hound. This was one of my favorites to create. Yes. He just kind of like holds his right hand up in the air and a quill appears in it with ink already starting to drip off the tip. And he kind of wipes it off on his robes to kind of get it to a level that won't create a blotch on the paper. And then just kind of holds it up, signs it at the bottom, hands it back to you. Yes,
Thank you.
I assume you've all heard of me then. Right,
Yes, very much.
I suppose I should thank you for taking care of those would-be assassins outside of the tower.
Yeah, the problem, the only one who really got hurt was Bam here.
Suppose I should offer you some healing. Do you need any?
No, not really.
Okay.
I think he does, actually. Being someone
Yes.
with...
Big
Yeah.
one. Speak up if you need healing.
No, I'm okay.
Wait, what?
Okay, very well.
Are you sure you were like screaming for help out there?
Rude of you to say. Don't embarrass me in front of the super wizard.
Super wizard.
Embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I cast mage armor to give myself temporary hit
Pay
points.
no
I'm
attention
fine.
to the blood behind the robe.
Yeah, so you've all heard of me. Mordenkainen, member of the Circle of Eight.
Right.
You might know a few of those as well. Have you heard of them?
No.
Bigby, perhaps? Drawmich? Tensor?
I've heard of Tensor.
Tasha?
Tasha is not a member of the Circle of Eight,
Yet.
my friend. But unfortunately, the Circle of Eight are no more. Most of them were killed by Vecna long ago.
Hmm. That's unfortunate.
It was a long time ago. I've moved on since.
You have my deepest apologies.
Yes, that's all right.
Wait, is that why you're here?
I'm here studying the Blood War, working on a new book.
Oh, good, good.
We actually wanted to speak to you about the Blood War.
Ah, well, I am quite knowledgeable on such things. I've gathered
Any-
lots of information.
Do you... Well, our biggest concern is we want to find the Bleeding Citadel.
The Bleeding Citadel, the Bleeding
Sword of
Citadel.
Ariel.
That is an artifact indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the whole point is, we are people from the material plane, as no doubt you've probably, well, except for me, guessed.
I surmised, yes.
There is a town named Aldreck.
How did you get here, by the way? Sorry to interrupt.
Weasel.
An otter.
It was an otter. Wait,
Oh, sorry.
they
Otter.
told me it was an otter.
Oh, Traxagor. I know Traxagor. Yes.
Okay.
He's the only magical otter I know of, so I assume you mean him.
No, it was Traxagor. He's mentioned you many times in passing.
You must be his apprentice, no?
I was at Candlekeep for a time after my village was sent here somehow.
Yes.
It's probably something to do with the Dock of Fallen Cities.
The what?
The what?
It is. I mean, you said something about Elturel. That's where Elturel is.
Oh,
Right.
where they're all on the chains.
Yes, that is the Dock of Fallen Cities.
Essentially, we're
Ones
trying to
that have been
stop.
dragged down here.
We're trying to stop that stuff.
Well, yes, I would assume that is what you were trying to get the sword for.
Yes.
You wish to find the Bleeding Citadel.
Yes.
I can't help you. Sorry.
Because you don't know?
I don't know, and nor do I have the means to find out.
What do
But
you need?
why?
The Bleeding Citadel was hidden by Asmodeus himself. To stop anybody finding the Sword of Zariel, not least Zariel herself. If she does not have possession of the sword, she is more easy to control.
Mm-hmm.
Asmodeus would not risk her redemption. He's too good of a servant, leading the Avernian armies.
What kind of tools would be used to find the Bleeding Citadel, though? Like, other than being Asmodeus, there must be a way to find it, right?
There are some who know the location of it, or at least how to get to it. Now, these I could locate.
What are their names?
Some refer to them as the Fallen Three.
We've heard of them, I think.
We have.
Know of them.
Is Harriman one of them?
That's right.
Yes.
One of
we've heard
Zariel's
them.
generals before her fall.
Yes.
Now
we
turned
find
into a
Devil Ted.
Natsu Gon.
Oh, hold on. Was that some kind of combination of Natsu and the Sharingan from Naruto?
Oh no.
The ultimate anime protagonist.
Well, I mean, not an old.
Do we have to
Hey,
defeat
he
him
is-
in a duel?
He is Devil Ted, yes. The alternate name for Natsu Gons is Devil Ted. Yes, Haruman is one of them, as is Elanthius, and Bel, the previous Archduke of Avernus. He could tell you where it is.
Do you know where we can find those guys?
I could locate them for you, yes.
That would be most helpful.
To do so, however...
Oh, here we go.
I
Here's
would
the...
need
Oh,
to-
you have to do something for me, because nothing is free. And also, we're supposed to be good guys, but we won't help you save a city from eternal destruction and damnation unless you do
Ruth-
something for me.
Rusa, this is just your first work. It's our heroic journey.
I would
Please
Like-
don't mind him. He's had a bit of
to help
struggles with
Shriz.
each life.
It's
You're
alright.
sitting my high score, man.
I'm used to adventurers like you. I used to be one myself.
There we go.
Before
There
you
we go.
took a narrow enemy.
No, I just used to be one, and then most of my party were killed by Vecna.
Oh,
A party of 8, it's too big. That's the problem.
very, very much so.
Yes, we nearly took Vecna down. Anyway, then I was trapped in Barovia for a while.
Oh,
Yes, yes, just about managed to get away from that vampire guy.
heard the weather's nice there this time of year.
I do not wish to go back. I lost most of my memories. Anyway, I'm back to normal now. I could perform this location ritual for you, but I do not have the material components that I would need. So it's not so much a case of you doing something for me as you doing something for yourselves.
Please tell us we already have the components in our inventory somewhere.
Oh, it's a tiefling.
Well,
It's a
that
tiefling.
depends. Do you have the blood of a very powerful being?
Maruz is powerful.
Alan cuts his own hand.
I'm sure you're all very powerful.
Marisa just eyes truffles in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, truffles would be very powerful.
I do have quite a bit of demon ichor. Does that count?
What kind of demon is it from?
I'm not sure.
Only a Baylor would do.
Pretty sure it's not that, considering I only paid like a soul coin for them.
Ah, soul coins, the currency of this place. I have a few of those lying about, I'm sure.
Thank you, exposition wizard.
Oh, your con mod must be pretty good if you have a few lying about.
Has to be the
Well,
blood
I've
of someone powerful.
studied
Hold
them.
on.
The blood of a powerful creature, not necessarily someone.
What about a minotaur?
Baphomet himself, maybe.
Mm, What
What
about
about
one that
Tiamat?
was like a holy fighter?
Tiamat would do, and I actually know where to find some of her blood.
No.
Yo, what?
Oh, hold on.
Does she just have it stashed somewhere?
Are you telling me we get a chance to beat the shit out of Tiamat?
No, maybe not Tiamat herself. Maybe one of her servants. if
That'll
you wish
do.
to.
Marisa just cracks his
Well-
knuckles.
Wait, Maruza, aren't you one of them?
Shut up. I can't hear you.
Yes,
La 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 la.
Yes, how did you happen to have an Abishai as one of your party?
They died.
Oh, it's a long story.
Right.
So
They're
they
also
are a
bad.
what
He's
were
my
you
dad.
before?
I was once
Oh, so
dragon.
you were a human
born.
or a tiefling?
I was once dragonborn. One of
Ah,
Bahamut's chosen. Now Bahamut's defiled.
right. And so you must
Bit of
have
a
been
dick, really.
forged at. You must have been forged at the monument to Tiamat. So you've been close to where her blood is.
Is that so?
Yes. Arkhan.
I see where this is
Dragonborn
going.
servant has a vial of her blood around his neck. He is her chief servant in Avernus.
Yes, I'm quite up for going and beating the crap out of that guy. He was kind of a dick, and also he was on an inferior podcast.
I'm sure he could also be bargained with.
Nope,
Very well.
he's getting it. Bastard.
I know where he would be located or where he frequents occasionally.
Is it somewhere in Avernus?
It is.
Please do not be the shopping centre.
He's taking a trip down to the Wandering Emporium right now as it happens. He needs to restock on grubs.
No, he has. There is another tower called Arkhan's Tower.
Would you?
It's near the monuments. It's where he keeps his quarters. But you do not need to get anything as powerful as Tiamat's blood. Something lesser would do, as I said, a Baylor, maybe a pit fiend.
Maybe Arkhan the Cruel?
He's he is a powerful being. He's not he is just a dragonborn.
Wait, does Magnus and Alan's other person count?
No, he's not a person.
Hey, you hear a voice in your head.
It's true.
And he's
I
not
might be a
powerful.
sword right now.
Hold
Ew.
on. Maybe check
Get out of my
Alan.
sword.
Maybe he was onto something.
I'm not
I bet at one
powerful.
point they were level 20. But they were
Wow.
split into level
Ooh,
5s.
blushes.
I do not know where you would find a pit fiend or a Baylor, but I know of one other creature whose blood would do, who is here in Avernus.
Is it Oliphant?
While the Hollyphant, again, is a powerful creature, I need something with a little more oomph. Sorry.
How much more power do I get when I have a gun?
Unfortunately, a gun does not affect the power of your blood, little one.
But it's +2!
Okay. Anyway, would you like me to tell you of this other creature
Yes,
as an
please.
alternative, perhaps,
Go on.
to Tiamat herself?
We're definitely going to kill Arkhan the Cruel, but yeah.
I hear there is an Empyrean trapped here in Avernus who has been turned into another form. Perhaps if you were able to return him to his original form, you could get some of his blood.
What's
The
the
servant of
Imperial?
Serta, I hear he was, came here to slay Tiamat, but was defeated by her and turned into another form.
Sounds like an upstanding bloke.
Well, if you've ever met an Empyrean, you would know they are quite upstanding.
What does that... Are they like really tall or something?
Is he
What
being
again? You mean-
sarcastic?
You could say really tall, yes. You could say Titanic almost.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know what an Empyrean is.
Don't know.
Basically.
Oh shit! I just
you-
realised what they are.
Yeah.
I'm
Callum
Googling it.
knows.
Holy shit. Okay.
Just like thinks there for a moment, goes eyes wide, and is like, oh.
Yep, they're big. They're big boys. Okay.
Probably one of the biggest creatures in D&D.
Slightly starting to reconsider that heel.
Wait,
I mean,
hold on.
Trestles is
Big,
pretty
big enough to go
big.
toe to toe with Tiamat is what I'm saying.
Hold on. So he lost to Tiamat despite being so absolutely massive.
Well, he is just an Empyrean. Tiamat is a god.
Marissa just looks at Bam like, holy shit, man. We might not be prepared for this.
I know, right?
But perhaps if you were to free this Empyrean, or you could get his blood, he might be able to help you with Tiamat.
Right, but how are we supposed to free something like that? Clearly, the bindings of which keep it imprisoned would be very great.
It is not in a conventional prison. Its form has been shifted into one a little smaller.
I see. Yes, I too lost about a foot when I transformed. Perception check. No, I'm not very wrong. Everyone knows it's a lie.
No, you just lost a couple of inches instead.
Yes. How am I supposed to please my lover like this? I have a tail, but at what cost?
That's where all the legs went.
I'm like a Ken doll down there.
Oh, it was literally on the previous page. There I was flicking through the rest of the book, and it was before where I was. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Yep, sorry. Yes, he has been transformed into another form. I know where you might find him, though.
Where would that be?
Elaborate.
Well, it's another aptly named location. It's
Here we
called
go. Empyrean's Fall.
Aldreck's Grave.
Close enough.
His name is Aldreck. I would be careful with him, though. He is a evil creature as a servant of Surta.
He was evil before he was transformed, or is evil now?
Both.
Ah.
He
Right,
still
Sneak,
wished
you're gonna have to
slay
wait in the
Tiamat,
car.
Bleak makes a new party of friends.
though. A Titan and Tiamat.
If anyone can do it, it would be Sneak.
I do have the crown of Tiamat.
What?
Out of her
That's
bag
it.
and plops it
Yeah,
on her
she
head.
does. She does have that.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a magic item crown of Tiamat. It's a crown that has like a Tiamat motif.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
It's not like an actual fucking magical artifact. It's
She
just
likes it. She's gonna hang it. Do you want to lay off one of them?
it was just meant to be sellable loot, but you kept it, so
Yeah,
it was
because
fine.
it's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And I got
Right,
my
well, that is what I know. I've told you what I need. What you do with that information is up to you. If you were to bring me some blood of such a creature, I'd be happy to perform the ritual for you.
Hmm.
Of course, at the cost of keeping the rest of the blood. I'd only need a small amount to perform the ritual.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that seems fair. It's the best help we're probably going to get.
Right, which one do we want to go for then, guys? Because either's good with.
I mean, if you don't want to go toe to toe with the servant of Tiamat or
Oh, I really.
whatever might be needed to free the Empyrean, you could always locate a pit fiend or a Baelor. It's up to you.
What a pit fiend is that?
judging by what I know, would I know whether Arkhan the Cruel's tower is guarded by anything other than Arkhan, or just him?
Give me a proficient in history.
Sure thing. I am proficient.
Okay, yeah, give me a history check then. To see how much you remember of your time being
Ah,
He's probably
reforged.
got some kobolds.
That's a 10.
10.
Yeah.
You remember something about a turtle and you think it was a dragon?
It was Bowser. It was Bowser. Bowser is defending Arkhan the Cruel. There's a dragon turtle.
But
Are you
is he on
serious?
holiday to go steal a princess, though?
I am not entirely sure. What I do know is that
Through the pipeline.
yeah, that's going to be difficult. Both are difficult.
Both.
Nothing's going to be easy here, if we're honest. Nothing has been easy.
We are in hell.
All I will say is Arkhan's tower and the monuments Tiamat are both well guarded.
Can you offer us some support there? Because we're only 6 people.
I have helped you as much as saving me from the attempt on my simulacrum's life is worth.
Are you sure about that? Because we
I
could die
am a
going
busy
to get
man.
this blood for you.
Adventurers die. I'm
Bro,
sure lots
hold
of
on.
parties before you have failed.
Is that how you really think? After your friends also perished in a similar manner?
That's why I think like that.
But if we could find a pit fiend, that would be easier.
Would it? Do you think we could take one on?
Basically.
Do you think Sneak could ask to make a deal with a pit fiend and one would just appear?
I was
We
thinking
can
just to
bet.
make a few calls to see if anyone knows.
I'm sure Mad Maggie knows exactly where there's a pit fiend because she seems weird.
That is her type of thing, isn't it?
Yes. Okay,
Well.
but when we're powerful enough, we're definitely going back for that Arkhan guy, right? Fuck that dude.
He is, as I said, he is just a dragonborn. If you were able to get him by himself without his Abishai army, you would probably be able to. Well, I don't know how powerful you are as a party, but
We're about
one
level
dragonborn
9.
against the 6 of you would. Well, it's up to you whether you feel you would be powerful enough. I've heard he has a hand of Vecna, and he just kind of looks very. His usual, stern features kind of soften a little bit as he says Vecna.
What does this artifact do?
Confers some of the power of Vecna himself to the user. Various magical effects. I hear he got it in a place called Exandria.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop giving them promotion. They're already big enough.
What it says in the book. Sorry. It's canon.
Shall I
Fire you out
give
of the cannon,
Maggie a call?
Yes, let's give her a call.
Okay, hold on. Let me dial it up.
I'm just going to have to stop. I'm going to have to put some sending stones in this campaign, aren't I, with the amount that you use it? I may as well just give you sending stones.
Hold on. The Wi-Fi symbol in my hand is a bit off.
Actually, you know what? Mordenkainen's just like, here, you can, fuck it. You can use this to contact me, and chucks you a sending stone if you find the blood or have any trouble with it.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have plenty of trouble.
Oh, thank you.
I've heard if you're able to contact someone via sending, you can cast it into the stone and it will save their number to it.
Wow.
It's convenient.
Isn't technology amazing?
Yes.
I checked the
Negative
Like
ringtones.
time to be
Two
alive.
of you have a gun. In fact, this
Heck
one has
yeah.
2
Ringtones.
guns.
Chappell's like pretend aims at a Mordenkainen.
Little one, please aim that elsewhere. There's that like really old ringtone we're saying.
Oh, we can't have that.
Okay, boomer.
I mean, it is a public domain, that song.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's based on a 1700s acoustic guitar song.
Oh,
Well, I think it's
know
1700s or
that.
maybe later.
Oh yeah, I think I know the one you're on about.
It's quite actually.
So now we
quite
narrow
good song.
down the person of nightmares.
there is also just a ringing tone, you know, like an actual phone ringing. Not that you would know what a phone is in Fantasyland.
This
I know
rock
it's
is
not.
vibrating.
But there's this really trill, like alarm-like sounds that
Hmm.
almost repeats itself.
Sounds like a bird.
There's someone casting alarm.
Pretty good.
Oh, it's like from SpongeBob.
Spin
Yeah.
back.
What the fuck is the SpongeBob?
It's
Right,
it's a
anyway,
variation of Triton.
You
No.
choose a nice ringtone,
Very important.
and then what would you like to do?
I don't know.
I
didn't think we'd
finish-
get this far.
Should I call Mad Maggie about it?
Yes.
Okay. I cast ending
On the stone.
on the stone.
Okay. So instead of the usual 25 words,
Mm.
instead the stone starts to vibrate and glow a little in your hand. And after it's vibrated a few times, this sort of projection of Mad Maggie appears. Basically a hologram is what I'm saying.
This makes me think of something that's happening next week.
Again.
And this yeah. So this image of Mad Maggie appears, but it kind of like cuts off halfway up her head, so it's just like her forehead that you can see, and then hello,
Hello.
and it kind of like pans down, and you see the whole of her.
Help me, Mad Maggie. You're my only hope.
Works. Oh, it's you guys. How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
doing good.
we're
We
good.
beat up another lord.
We played football.
Oh, which one did you beat?
The one with the chains.
Oh,
Harry
Kovacs.
Chains.
Yeah. He was the
Oh,
shame.
okay. Did you
Hellgate
get his
didn't know what it is.
territory?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we got the ball man's territory.
Oh, Ragga Jagga.
No, we.
Yes.
Oh, you
right.
calling me to tell me that you give me it? Oh, cool. I'll talk to Mahadi.
Wait, don't.
We were calling you about something else, actually.
Right? Yeah. What?
Have you, do you know where we could find a pit fiend?
Why would you want to do that?
We need its blood.
Funny.
Oh, what for?
A long, long story. We don't want to bore you with the details, but it doesn't
No.
involve.
Hold on.
anymore.
Mad Maggie knows things. Just say it.
Okay, you explain to Mad Maggie about the thing then.
I'm waiting.
I might have to
Oh,
be
we need-
exposition Abishai again. Right. So basically, yeah, we need a powerful demon creature's blood so that we can locate the sword. No, sorry, locate one of the three that can then locate the sword.
Mordenkainen just kind of chimes up. He's like, "Oh, I could probably locate maybe 2 of them for you with the ritual."
Locate 2 of the 3 that can then lead us to the sword.
Better?
Yeah. Okay. So you need a pit fiend for this.
Oh, excellent. We've moved on.
Oh, the
Oh,
child.
Bell. Not that it helps, but Bell used to be a pit fiend. He's a bit more powerful than that now, though.
Yeah, so no, we'd rather just make this easy on ourselves.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you know anyone that's just graduated?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Yes, so I see you know how the infernal hierarchy works.
No, not really.
Oh, well, I suppose devils are not confined to their forms. As they upgrade in rank, they also change their forms. A bone devil may turn into an ice devil. A lemure may become an imp.
It's exactly like Digimon.
Oh, yes, I
Yes,
already
whatever
did.
that is, it sounds like it, yes. They can also change back if they get demoted.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely like Digimon.
That's just Digimon.
Oh my god, devils are Digimon. What is happening? A pit fiend. You could
Mad Maggie, you're
probably
starting to
find
sound more like Mordenkainen now.
a pit fiend. I wasn't expecting to do Mad Maggie's voice tonight, okay?
You didn't warm up.
Oh,
Who
look,
else
there's
was
a
you not
pit fiend.
expecting to do?
You could probably find one in Zariel's Flying Fortress.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Hold
Did
on.
you just say there's a place named Zerio's Flying Fortress?
That's right.
That's just a place.
Stunned silence.
Yes.
A
It's
locatable place.
well, it's not usually in the same place. It moves, you see. It flies.
Does Zariel stay on this flying fortress?
When she needs to issue commands to her legions, yes.
Seems like a place we're probably not ready to go to.
I mean, if we
If
just,
you-
like,
if
stay
you
at the
wish to find a
door,
pit fiend,
stay at the door, kill a pit fiend, get out.
Yeah.
just aggro one pit fiend and lead
Yes.
it away.
Far
have
away
feather
enough
fall.
that the others can't see it in their line of sight.
Wait, do I have? I have Featherfall, so we could do it.
This is absolutely a fucking great idea.
Well, that's
much better than
where
the
you
other
could find
ideas.
one. Maybe. I hear there's one that's. Oh, I know of a pit fiend. Yes, one which was called Shumrat.
Okay.
Have you seen that big green pit? That's the pit of Shumrat. It was turned into goop, and it becomes like a big green goop. You could maybe reform it and get some of its blood.
I'm not sure we have the means to do that. We kind of just kill things.
I've
I
told
look
you
over
two
to
places.
Mordenkainen and say, "Is this legit?"
He nods. Yes, I've heard of Shumrath. It was one of Bell's rivals when he was the Archduke.
And you did not tell us this.
It did not immediately come to my mind. Mad Maggie
He's a
was.
nerd.
Yes, she jogged my memory. Right. Anyway, sorry. That's Mordenkainen. Right. Anyway, I've got shit to do. So, laters.
You
And she
just,
hangs up.
you just see her pull up a newspaper.
Yeah, literally that. It says the Daily Telegraph on the front.
Why would he read? Why would she read this?
She's got it open on page 3.
Why would she read such a depressing newspaper? Well, we're boned.
She hangs up.
Do we know where Shumrath's place is?
It's to the. Well,
I honestly think we could take Bitfiend.
do any of you have a map of Avernus?
What, the place that always changes?
No, but remember the map works in mysterious ways. It was explained last episode.
Mysterious ways.
So the maps exist, but they do change, and somehow that doesn't change the maps, and it's magic.
Right.
That's bullshit,
That's
is what
pretty
that is.
It's
fucking
not.
wild.
It is not a map that is to scale. It's a map that. Not that I've seen this map yet because none of you have got it out. But okay, so you remember
We have
it's
a
a map. Yeah, you've got a map that Silvera gave you before you even came to Avernus.
Right.
Oh, cool. It's not me. that's
No
got it.
way.
So the map doesn't shift because it's
We've
not
had
like
a map this whole
it's
time.
not like a magic map or anything. You see the map that is on the overlay. That is the map you've got.
Wow.
Um,
We do have a map.
yeah.
Here you go.
I thought that was just a loading
So
screen.
it's kind of okay. You know, in like old medieval times, they wouldn't draw like exact to scale maps. It would just be kind of like a here be dragons kind of thing.
Hmm.
That's basically what this map is. It gives you a general location of where the things are, but not an exact location because that can shift. So if
it's
you
like
head in the general direction, you will probably get in the general vicinity of the area, but maybe not exactly there.
I head in your general direction, Englishman.
Mm-hmm.
I now understand why everything shifts and stuff. I thought it was magically like the land was getting bigger, but it's just obviously people saying this is a different place. but it's
Honestly,
not.
we could probably take a 15.
Are you sure, Marusa?
In a fight, right? In a fight, right?
No, that's next week. That meme.
Yeah. That was the help me and Maggie, you're my only hope. I was
Yeah.
hyping us up.
Right. Anyway, so Mordenkainen is just like, well, it seems you've got 4 options now. You're spoiled for choice.
Right.
I think the easiest to get would potentially be the vial around Arkhan's neck. That way you don't actually have to fight any of the big creatures. The Empyrean might also give you some of his blood if you free him from his confinement.
Guys, here's what I'm thinking. If we kill Arkhan, or at least like rough him up a bit, he might have some secrets to tell about turning me back to a dragonborn.
I say we kill him and then I'll eat his face.
Honestly, yes, good, but if we could get those secrets out first, like, useful.
Oh, we need to hurry though.
Don't make
because
me
I'm
redraw
hungry.
Marusa.
I'm very hungry.
I have the power now.
That's a lot more involved.
I have a hunger that only demon faces could satisfy.
He is a dragonborn.
Oh no, it's Carl the llama.
So you need to go for Baylor
My
then?
stomach was making the rumblies that only hands could satisfy.
I mean, if we were to go and sort out this Imperium, maybe having a really big friend would be,
Yes, but he's
Useful?
evil.
Yeah, but we're in hell.
He might just
There's
eat us.
different
Evil,
ways of
evil is
Also,
relative.
He genuinely
Look at
might just
Sneak.
eat us.
hmm,
He has a vendetta against Tiamat. I'm sure if he were to be returned to his Empyrean form, that would be the first thing he would go to do.
What a coincidence, so do we!
I have no personal stake in that.
And Marusa goes and stands next to Sneak and Bam.
Yeah, literally, it was just those 3 that were in the original party. But
That's not
actually,
even
have to-
technically true. 2 of
you
us,
guys,
these 3 were not in the episode 1.
Okay, the Tyranny of Dragons party before you got to Baldur's Gate and found Magnus and Alum.
Before the 2nd season.
Yes.
The second season's
what-
really, really
Are
long.
we on season 3 now?
Truffles
I think
and
season
Efron
3 is
were
when we
the
got
season
here.
3.
I
The
think
ending of
post
season 2, the
Elturel.
cliffhanger was Marusa's death.
Maybe.
Which
yeah.
one?
The first one.
Okay.
Short season 2.
Yeah.
Then a bit like Game of Thrones, it started going
Yes.
downhill.
Yeah, season 2 was like where they weren't sure if it was going to get renewed for season 3, so they only did like 13 episodes instead of 26. And then now we're back on like the full season length.
Oh no, we had a Lewis strike.
Right.
Anyway,
I hear
we
they're
need to make a
taking us off
decision.
the air next week.
I have a feeling the decision's been made. I think.
Go to the Imperium.
Has the decision been made?
Is that the one from Arusa?
Is this going to be like Shadow of the Colossus?
What?
Honestly, I
me
still
and
want to
the-
beat him up.
What me and the Circle of Eight used to do was take a vote.
Okay,
Yeah, but that normally goes wrong for us.
all those in favor of
There
going
are
to free
7 of
the
you.
Imperium.
Celestial Truffles will wave their trunk.
That doesn't
Okay.
count. It's a simulacrum of your own being. You don't get 2 votes, Ephraim.
I start trying to figure out if my
Says
skeletons
Veruza and
count.
Truffles.
Hey, they're not a combo character.
Magnus and Alan wave.
We're really finding out our worth today.
I agree. I say yes.
Right, so it's 2 for the Imperium.
All those were in favor of going to beat up the Dragonborn that turned me into this form.
That sounds kind of
Me,
bad.
because I'm hungry.
Dude,
Okay, so
sneak
that's
again.
Magnus, Bruiser, and Sneak vote for Arkhan. Bam and Ephraim vote for the Imperium. What does Alum vote for?
Alum, join us. Don't side with Magnus.
No. We
Be your
don't
own
have
person.
to.
Servant of Tiamat, who turned Maruza into an Abishai, or Giant Man?
Whatever the one that Sneak wants to eat.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Arkhan.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh
Right,
god.
so 4 votes for Arkhan.
What
What about
about-
Truffles?
Cannibalism.
What about if we did both?
Truffles looks at Sneak, flies over, lands on her head, like peers over into her eyes, and just goes, "The faces taste good with ketchup."
They might do.
Okay, I'm in.
Well, looks like we've been outvoted.
That's 5
No,
for
no,
Arkhan.
we can still go to the Imperium. We'll just split the party.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I guess so. We could just do that.
Mordenkainen will pipe up again. As I said, the Imperium does have a vendetta against Tiamat. Even if you don't get his blood, he might be able to help you to get Tiamat's blood.
Are you saying we could do both?
Saying you can do whatever you want as long as you get the
we
blood.
can do both.
That is what he's saying.
Yes, that is one. Okay.
All right. Revote. Who wants to do both?
I would rather not a big man steal my kill.
I mean, we can try.
You want to kill Tiamat herself?
Yes.
Just Maruza at the bottom, just like punching Tiamat's toe as this guy just like grabs hold of all 5 of her heads, and you're just like, "Don't steal my kill."
I have trained my entire life to kill Tiamat.
Which one?
All of them.
Which one? Some are shorter than others. Anyway, yes. We're doing
mean-
both.
The Imperium lost to Tiamat before. They're probably not going to win again. So they're probably not going to steal your kill.
I don't know, they're evil aligned. You know, you can never be too sure.
I mean,
I
if
mean, you
anyone
had
looked at
Sneak
you-
as a kid.
Sneak is
Yeah,
evil.
good point.
If anyone looked at you, although no, actually, Sneak is chaotic neutral.
We're trying to train that evil out of her.
No, she is not.
Serious doubt.
In terms of game mechanics, yes, she is. In terms of how
No,
she's
she's not.
actually role played, that's a different matter.
I want to eat a demon face.
No, I want to eat an actual Dragonborn face at the moment, is what she's on right now. I do want to point
I
out
want-
they are just people.
Yeah, Dragonborn is, killing a Dragonborn is worse than a
Way
demon.
worse.
Sneak has no morals.
And you
I
may.
just want to
And
say,
that's
once
why
they
you're
eat the
evil.
face, Just to eat the face of a person that is the same species as a person that she regards as her father.
And may be corrupting our literal celestial creature that is with us.
And you still tell me she's neutral.
Chaotic
The literal
I'm
embodiment of good, and she's corrupting it.
I'm so neutral that I am neutral.
That is the worst argument I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, let's go.
I'm
good.
so
I am good.
Okay.
I am. Sneak is good person. I am good person.
That doesn't sound right.
You just like to eat it.
Where would you like to go?
We don't
Let's
know.
go get a dragonborn face.
Yeah,
I know.
that had the
Snake
most votes.
is
So
going to run over, jump on back.
What?
Give him
You cut out a bit there, friend.
Snake is going to run over to Bam and jump on him and give him a big hug.
okay, I continue talking to the rest of the group.
Snake is just going to cling on and like hug tighter.
No, that was the thing that we played last year.
So, shall we go?
Yes.
Thank you, Mordenkainen.
I'm so slow. I didn't get that for ages.
Thank me when I've done the ritual for you. Also,
Oh, here we go.
if you do manage to come back with the blood, and it doesn't meet any of your eyes as he says
When
this.
we do, you mean?
Yes, when, of course,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Uh-huh.
Parties have a very high survival rate when coming up against powerful beings.
Trust me, I can't die even if I fucking tried.
He's got plot armor.
Death's not even that big of a thing. I've done it once.
Well,
Yes, of course. Anyway, if you were to return this blood to me, I would be happy to teach any of you any of my spells.
holy shit. That's pretty...
Any of you that are able to cast them, obviously.
That's a really kind offer.
Is dinner included?
No teacher from anything that can obscure the boundaries of combat. No
You
teacher
can
from anything that can obscure the boundaries of combat.
You can bring your own food. Yes, so those include such spells as Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound, Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion, Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum, and Mordenkainen's Sword.
Mordenkainen's private house party.
Oh, and also,
Mordenkainen's tea party.
one of my lesser known, but one of my own favourite spells, Mordenkainen's Defense Against Non-Magical Reptiles and Amphibians.
Wait, what?
It was lost to previous editions of my works.
Why? That's really useful.
No. I guess they didn't feel that they needed it in the current curriculum of the Wizards College.
Cool.
Dragon, a reptile, or amphibian? I mean, obviously,
It would be counted maybe as magical, I don't know.
Oh no, it has no effect against magical amphibians.
You
and
know,
reptiles.
As somebody who has sort of looked up to dragons and wanted to kill dragons my whole life, it really is a mystery whether they're magical or not.
They are magical.
There we go. Thank you, Mordenkainen. Oh, wise one.
Right, yes.
It
Anyway,
would-
I must get back to work on my Tome of Foes.
All right.
It would protect us against dinosaurs, just saying.
It would protect against dinosaurs, yes.
What about a
Unless it was a
devil
magical dinosaur. No, that would be a magical
Barney.
dinosaur, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah, Barney.
You saying
is-
all
Barney
devils
is-
are magical?
Kind of.
Does that mean I
That's
can learn the
stereotyping.
spells if I bring back the blood?
No, only someone who is able to cast spells and is not inherently magical.
Well, I used to be able to
But-
shoot air out of my fists. Does that count?
What I'm saying is I can write the spell in the spell book if you have one.
Yes.
Right.
Ephraim cries in non-wizardry.
Alright, well, it seems like Bam could really use some new spells because he's been using that thing and for his points to the gun. He's not very accurate with it either.
Yes, that
I'm
thing seems
really
to
not.
operate on some strange magics.
Wait, does that count as magic? The gun?
No, he just doesn't. He's not familiar with like gunpowder and stuff.
Yeah.
He's always been more of a fireball man himself.
That explains why his party's dead.
Yeah, it wasn't Vector, it was just him using AoE spells.
Anyway, we have been sitting here for a while.
Yes.
Let's take a bit longer.
Go find this tower.
Snake squeezes Bam.
Give me your map and I'll mark where it is for you. Would you also like me to mark Aldreck's grave?
Sure.
And the pool, if you could.
The pool?
Oh, Shumrat's pit.
Oh, the pits. Yes.
It could be a pool.
That's
Could have
really
rained.
cool.
So, hang on, let me see if... Where's the map of Avernus in this book?
Near the end, I
Maps.
guess, usually.
There we go. Well, there's the actual big map, but I don't think that one's annotated, and I want to find the annotated one. It's fine, I found it. Okay, so he... Let me find... Okay, so you see where the River Styx is on the map?
Yes.
Can all of you see it, or do you want me to put a picture in, like, info?
I'll bring it up in a second. It's fine.
Hang on. I should have it saved on my phone somewhere. I just have to scroll a bit. Give me a second.
I wish all email notifications telling me about dicing with life events are very fuck off.
Here we go.
Don't get us banned on Twitch, Ellie. Jeez.
I don't
So stream info.
saying that the emails are annoying.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Right, so you see the big old skull in the top left?
Yep.
That is the monument's Tiamat. On the other side of the river Styx to that, there's like a little tower that comes up. That is Arkhan's tower.
Okay.
No, actually, I tell a lie. On that sort of like cliff face, just below the skull, that is where Arkhan's tower is.
Oh, I see.
Oh, just to the left of it. I see.
Yeah, just to the left and down, so like just southwest of the big skull. The
Pretty
big
spiky.
green pit is the pit of Shumrat. So
Okay.
those are not trees, that is a whole lot of green goo, which was once Shumrat. You see the big like pool of red, which comes off of the river Styx, sort of in the center of the map.
The one with the island.
Yeah, on that island, that is the tower where you are now.
Oh, cool.
We'll say there was a bridge that went across. Took the Infernal War Machine across.
Trying so hard to get this up on screen for everyone to see.
It's okay. It's on screen.
No.
That makes more sense.
Hold on.
Oh, you mean like bigger?
Big screen.
I like the not Eye of
Okay.
Sauron bit.
Yes. Legally
There we go.
distinct.
That
Check
is
that
actually
out.
something that you guys don't have yet. You see at the very bottom of the map where that sort of like field of fire is.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a big old sword stuck into the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is Aldreck's grave.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I see.
So he marks those 3 locations on there for you, and the Tower of I suppose, as well. It's like, we are here. Up there is
right.
Arkhan's tower.
Because I was setting up the stream thing. Where was the other 2 places?
Okay, so the big old skull at the top left is the monument to Tiamat.
Yeah.
There's a little tower just to the bottom left of that on a sort of plateau.
Yeah, I see it.
That is Arkhan's tower.
Okay.
Just south of that, across the river, there's that green pit.
Yeah,
That is the pit of Shumrat.
got it.
And then right at the bottom of the map, just left of the field of fire, is a big old sword in the ground, and that is Aldreck's grave.
Got it.
So you could either go south-ish towards Aldreck's grave, or you can go
North.
you
Well,
could go
north.
north. You could go northwest across the pit of Shumrath, and then get across the sticks somehow to get to the tower and the monuments of Tiamat.
Well, I mean, it seems like one is way more out of the way than the others. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's up to everybody else.
You guys haven't actually been to a lot of these places.
I think we
You've
should
been
go to
to-
all of them.
Because we bugger about too much and spend too much time at the other place.
Or,
Yeah,
you know,
literally,
going to
you spent
Costa.
ages in Mad Maggie's place, and then ages in the Wandering Emporium, and you barely
I think we
explored
spent-
any of Avernus.
I genuinely think we spent about 20 episodes in Elturel.
Yeah,
It felt like.
you're in Elturel for a long time, definitely.
Yeah.
I presume that was supposed to be quite a big area, though, right? Like,
Yeah, that was like a whole chapter of the adventure was
The
Elturel.
entire series.
Yeah, that was season 2.5. That's the revival series.
The Schneider cut.
Okay, so anyway, he marks the places on the map for you, and he's like, right now, please leave my tower.
Fuck off
Go
now.
make go make sure none of the Mesloths has stolen your infernal war machine.
Oh shit, that's a good point. How do we go?
He clicks his fingers, and the door reappears where it was before.
I have been muted. I rush out.
Oh, what he says about the war machine being stolen.
I start running
okay.
out with my spanner.
Okay, so you will exit the tower.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, I'll
Mhm.
say there we will take a quick break.
One
Okay.
back in a moment.
Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody.
Okay, so you all exit Mordenkainen's tower. Find yourselves back on the plains of Avernus. You see your
Snake is still hanging round Bam's neck, plugging on like a little monkey. Because I
Mitzi's
want
the
him to
backpack
love me
character
again.
friend.
I want him to love me again.
It's too late for that now.
You've lost his love. You nearly caused his death.
No, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I
he
just
didn't
want him
nearly.
to
I
love
did die,
me.
but
You did cause
I-
his death.
I'm a bad daughter, but I love him.
Anyway,
I love you, Bam.
so is there anything wrong with my car?
there seems to be a Mesloth on top of it.
Hey,
Hey.
shoot!
Oi! Get off of that.
Is he like a hood ornament or like literally a?
No, it's an actual Mesloth with
Oh,
like the
nice.
trident and everything. And it just kind of, as you come up to the car, the infernal war machine, it just kind of screeches at you and jumps off the other side.
God damn.
It's taken our soul coin, the bastard.
Oh no.
Do you get up onto the war machine?
Yes.
The soul coin is in fact missing.
Ooh.
Hold
Where
on.
is that bastard?
How
Where is
far
he?
away is he?
The trolleys with the pound coins in them.
So he's got about he's stolen your trolley pound.
How far away
Oh
is
my
he?
god, that's
The
what it
fucker.
is. I'll say he's managed to get like 50 foot away.
Okay, cool.
I cast a wall of stone in front of him.
All right, you got this.
Yeah, okay. He stops as the wall of stone erupts in front of him.
And I chase him down.
Okay. He just kind of drops the soul coin and runs around the wall of stone.
I grab the soul coin and I return back to my...
Good use of a 5th level spell slot.
What did you say? It's been less than an hour
Then, since
since I summoned Truffles.
yeah, I'd say you've got maybe like 10 minutes left.
So if we wanted to, we could shoot him.
No,
He's behind the wall of stone now.
Just let him
Okay.
go, it's fine.
I'll be the
I can
bigger.
turn it off.
No,
I can't,
we will leave
but-
them. You can dispel any spell, right? Oh no, it's not. Is it not
Yeah.
concentration?
It's not concentration.
Yeah, but you should still be able to dispel it, I think.
I can't be bothered though.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
This could probably become a landmark somewhere on the map.
Bam's wall.
I mean, the Tower of is huge and it's barely a landmark, so...
Tower of
Well, I best
The Tower
cast
of,
this every day. I'm going to create the Great Wall of Bam.
It's the stone
Bam
curtain.
plays Minecraft.
What do you think I've been training for this entire time?
Okay, so you are on your Infernal War Machines again. Magnus and Alum get on their bike and sidecar, like Wallace and Ronnet.
Hey, hey.
I love this.
And the rest of you climb up onto the Tormentor. Obviously, Truffles can fly, so she can just be wherever she wants.
Sits on the tormentor like a horde ornament.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
What
Wait,
kind of
no,
position does she
No,
sit
she
in
joins
a
Magnus and
Tormentor?
Alum on the motorbike and sidecar.
Yeah, she can sit in Magnus's lap as Alum drives.
Mad Maggie gave her some like racing goggles. She's just like
Yeah.
got them strapped to her face.
Yeah, that's canon.
They look ridiculous.
Yeah, they're too big for her.
Way too big.
They just kind of flap in the wind, but she's keeping them on her face with her trunk.
Truffles is so cool.
World's best D&D character.
Right, so where are you guys heading? Are you heading towards the Pit of Shumrat and to the Arkhan's Tower beyond, or are you going south?
Didn't think
To
we'd get this
Aldreck's
far,
grave.
honestly.
Northwest.
West.
Or wherever you want to go, yeah. Wait, northwest, did you say?
Yeah, northwest is the right direction, isn't it?
Don't know. Wherever you guys
If we're
decided.
going to Arkhan, then yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't you want to go to Aldreck first?
I don't know.
I don't know, I
Ephraim.
can't remember what you guys decided. I think you were still
From your
discussing it when
navigator,
we
just
stopped
say
for
a
the break,
word
to
and
be
I'll
fair.
go that way.
I thought we said northwest, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because there was 2 in that direction, so I thought that was our logic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on, let me just do a 3-point turn then.
Don't make me turn this infernal war machine around.
By the way, while I'm in the seat, is Sneak still on me?
Yes.
I would say Sneak would have had to get off in order for Bam to sit in the seat properly.
But she's like called behind and she's just got sort of one finger touching Bam.
Constant contact.
I like to think.
And are you sure Sneak just isn't you?
Oh,
Sneak
called
is just
out.
Fran.
That's dangerous, Lewis, because we were saying evil earlier.
And what?
I like to think Maruza like stands behind Bam in the driver's seat, but like Maruza's standing up and he's got his hands behind him like a butler, just like watching out over the Infernal plains. Like, I can't see shit.
Sure, it's red down here.
Anyway, I've put my foot to the pedal, changed gear.
Sneak would like to tell Maruza about all about the meeting with Garcia last week.
I'm sorry you did what, young lady? You signed
might
away
have-
your death?
Not yet. I said I'd
Remember,
think
if you're
about
over
it,
Yeah, she does have the option to not do it.
but I could use my wish to repair my relationship with Bam.
That's stupid. You could do that through other means. If you've got a wish that an Infernal Lord has given you, you should at least use it for something you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Like killing Tiamat.
Yes, but my death. I don't want to die with my relationships in tatters because
Well, you're not going to.
I am a horrible person.
You're not. Sneak, you're not a horrible person. You're just misguided.
You're not even a person.
You're barely even a person.
Thanks, Alan.
You're not old enough yet. Adam says this while speeding past on the motorbike, like on a completely different vehicle.
No.
Oh, that prick just cut me off.
I just want.
Sneak, you're still young. I'd be more worried about Bam dying than you, honestly.
At least if I die, then
At least if
I know
Bam
that
dies, then you can wish him
Bam
back,
will love
no?
me. Yes.
And then I'm sure he will forgive you. Eventually.
You say this on the same vehicle as Bam.
Yeah,
within
Bruce is
10
standing
foot.
right behind Bam. Like, no secrecy whatsoever. Isn't that right, Bam?
What?
I
I'll take my
once
AirPods out.
You shouldn't use those while driving.
I was saying I could wish that our relationship was fixed.
That's a stupid wish. You can fix it
But
yourself.
then
There you
I
go.
would
Exactly what I told her.
sign myself over to the crime syndicate.
You feel a voice in the back of your head. Sneak.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that could be
Are
the
you
any of
sure
us
this
three.
is what you wish to use your wish on?
Oh, you idiot.
Seriously, dude, don't do it.
You said the word.
I think she did it on purpose.
Snake is going to say out loud that Glacier is speaking in her head.
Oh, that's not good.
She's asking if this is what I wish.
Well, we've both told you this is a very stupid wish.
I do emergency brake.
Everyone falls over that stood on the deck.
Literally. I set off the brake, everyone falls. I go, you're talking to who?
Glacier.
Like the mint.
Oh.
An
I'm gonna keep
Infernal
making that
Lord.
joke until people laugh.
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
that took me away
She's
last
an
week.
Infernal.
And she said that when I die,
Last week,
I could
several hours ago.
Yeah, several hours ago, I could become part of the crime syndicate. Basically, I'd be a mob boss.
No, you'd probably be a lackey, honestly. They wouldn't just promote you immediately.
Yeah, that's not how
but
these
she
things
said I
work.
had a good
You hear a
reputation.
voice in the back of your head. That's right, but you could attain a higher rank after maybe a couple of centuries.
Personally, it sounds like a pyramid scheme to me.
A couple of centuries.
If you
I
do
mean-
not wish for your wish, I will be going now. And you feel the presence disappear from your mind.
She's gone. I missed my chance. Unless I say I wish again.
She comes back.
Silence.
I check over my war machine to see how far ahead Magnus and Alamov went.
Did you guys keep going, or did you see that?
Oh no, I did a bunch. Oh, them.
Yeah, did Magnus and Alan keep going, or would you have stopped as the tormentor stopped?
Do we have rear view mirrors?
Oh, by the way, you've been traveling for
Valid
maybe
question.
we'll say like an hour now, and you can see the beginnings of this huge chasm in the distance with kind of like a green glow sort of permeating the horizon.
Nice.
Kind of, so you've got kind of like the sort of orangey brown glow of the Avernian sky, and then as this chasm kind of starts to creep up on the horizon, the glow kind of mixes in with the color of the sky.
Well, this is probably Shumrat's pit, right?
Shumrat's pool.
Probably.
Yeah, that's it.
Inky.
Shumrat's swimming pool.
I was about to change my notes so it doesn't say pool, but now it's canon.
But yeah, so I'd say Bam and everyone on the Tormentor can see this, but probably more so Magnus and Alum as they are a bit further ahead.
Yeah. We still going.
And they're like, highway to hell.
Yeah.
Highway in
The
hell,
rear view
sorry.
mirror may be bigger than they are in real life.
So Magnus and Alum are still going. What are the rest of you doing after you've had this conversation? I'll say Magnus and Alum are probably maybe like half a mile ahead at this point. You can still see them.
Snake's just gonna sit looking like she's having some sort of crisis in her own head.
For God's sake, Sneak, snap out of it.
Oh.
I just love how like last week you guys were like, yep, Sneak's taking responsibility, going with the bounty hunters that want her, immediately makes deal with an archdemon.
Yeah, but
Archdevil.
the bounty hunter was hot, remember?
Yeah, she was.
True. She was a mummy.
Erin,
I go
yes.
back. I go back into gear, and I had the thoughts in my head. I think the first upgrade I should do is get some sensors.
Okay, so you keep going, and okay, seeing as you're ahead, Magnus and Alan, you eventually get to the edge of this pit as the glow becomes more and more bright, and you can see that there is like a bridge across it, and a little bit further along, maybe a few 100 meters away from that, you can see that there's this sort of like crane, like the piece of equipment, not the bird. And it seems to have something attached to the chain at the end of it, which is being lowered into this pit.
Wait.
And it
you
sort
know
of
what it
stays
is?
down there for a little while and then raises up again. And you can see that at the end of this chain, something is held to the end of it, and it seems to be wriggling.
Oh. There's a bridge across, right?
Yeah.
I guess I will. I don't know. However, if I can rev it harder and then try and cross over the bridge.
It's just a bridge, it's not a ramp. You don't need to speed up.
No, but just for showboating purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually one of those bridges that like raises in the middle, so it just starts going as you get closer.
Yeah, I'm not
What's
being
the
no,
hesitate to
performance of
stop.
the
It,
sidecar?
Equivalent of
whatever the
3
performance of the
horses.
bike is. Yeah, you get a bit close to the bridge, and you can see that across the chasm, where it kind of runs parallel to the Styx, there's actually kind of a trench that's been dug between the two, and some of the waters of the Styx are actually running into the chasm. And as they fall down in kind of like a waterfall, they kind of mix with this green goo that completely fills kind of like a lake at the bottom of this pit.
Ugh.
The pit itself is maybe like a mile deep.
Yeah.
So the bridge is kind of suspended over this deep chasm, and at the bottom is this lake of green goo.
Hmm.
It's very smelly as well.
Oh
It's
no.
fetid.
I guess I'll slow down and kind of until the what's it called again? The big ass.
The other one.
Yeah, the
Shumrat.
other one.
No, the other war
vehicle.
machine.
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, the Tormentor.
Yeah. Just
Can we
so
name
they
it so that we
Fluffy.
don't forget?
Yeah, sure, you can give it a name.
Rover.
Bingley.
Alrighty, Rover it is.
Steven.
Okay, so Rover is the Tormentor. Are you giving a name to the bike as well?
Oh my god, can we name it?
That's what
Wallace.
What would you just say Rover for?
Just randomly.
No, for you guys.
Old Faithful.
Oh my god, what do we call it?
Wallace.
Let's call it a lady's name because we get to be inside. No, that's mean.
That's the mean thing.
Oh yeah. I don't particularly want to be in Zariel though. I'm not that desperate.
Um,
So instead of two-footing it, you two-wheel it.
uh,
All right, have a think about that. And as
Yeah,
it's
Max
the
and
cycle
Alan are
of
thinking
hell.
about what to name the bike,
Yeah, I've got to think of something.
The Helmsicle.
Helmsicle.
The Tormentor pulls up behind. You see that Magnus and Alan have stopped.
Helm's
So
Angel.
would you
Helm's
stop
Angel.
behind them? I'm assuming you would.
That is perfect.
I would stop in front of them.
Okay, so you kind of pull the Tormentor round to stop in front of the bike.
Guys, I'm sorry. Can we just appreciate Holly's pun there? That was really fucking good.
What, Helm's
What?
Angel?
Helm's Angel.
Oh,
What
right.
is the Helm's
Good.
Angel? I just thought it would be nice.
I mean, it's a bike, so that makes a lot of sense.
Highway the helm.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to name the Tormentor, or are you going with Rover?
Fluffy.
Rover's alright.
Zariel.
I've got nothing wrong with Rover.
So Helm's Angel and the Rover.
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Right, anyway, so you pull the Rover up in front of Helm's Angel. And do you guys... And so you see the same site that I described for Magnus and Alan.
Stinky
You
bog.
see the pit that stretches, Stinky Bog at the bottom of a really, really deep pit. There's a bridge just about wide enough for the Rover to go over. There's also this crane which seems to be raising and lowering something into the pit repeatedly. As it raises up, you can see it squirming on the end of the chain.
I was about to say, can I try and see what it is? And then I remembered that I'm playing a character with no eyesight.
If anybody would like to try and figure out what it is from a distance, you can have a look from here. But it's maybe like 200 or 300 feet away from you currently.
Someone else check what that wiggling thing is. It's more like a blur to me.
I'll look.
So you look, and you can see now that the wriggling thing is inside. Actually, no. You need to roll me a perception check first, don't you? So do that, please.
21.
We know it's inside something.
Yeah. So now that you've done that, I can tell you. You see that it's inside a cage of some sort. But it also seems to... It's a humanoid. It's a humanoid creature, sort of green-skinned. And it seems to be trying to get free of some kind of bounds that...
Nick, how'd you get over there?
You can't quite... It seems to be, like, smooth-headed.
Oh.
Have a smooth brain.
But yeah, you can't really see much of it from where you are. You can see that it is humanoid and green-skinned, and it is in a cage that is being lowered. into this pit.
I will relay this to everyone. I'll be like, Sneak, I think one of your family is there.
Checks
We're
out.
still here.
Oh, I mean,
Oh
Sneak
God,
got a
I
lot
was
of.
muted. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Jesus Christ.
That's the second time someone's done that today.
Don't presume it's one of me just because it's green.
I haven't really seen a lot of green creatures other than myself, and it doesn't look like me.
Wait, is it one of them ULTRALOTH things?
It seems more humanoid.
No.
There are humanoid Ugoloths.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
Morenoloth that you saw, the skull-faced one, was humanoid.
You mean the one that was badass?
And the Nikoloths were vaguely humanoids. They were just a bit demonic.
Move.
And the Mesoloths are humanoid. They've just got 4 arms.
And look like bugs.
I'm very discriminatory towards humanoids that have 4 arms.
So it's not necessarily humanoid as in the creature type. It's humanoid as in its shape. So it's like 2 arms, 2 legs, stands upright, and has a head.
Okay.
So you see that from a distance. But also there is the bridge across the pit.
Right.
Yeah. What is the bridge made out of?
It seems to be made out. It seems to have been like made from the same rock that the ground is made of. It seems to have kind of like been pulled out of the cliff face across the pit by some sort of magic, you would assume.
Some really cool geomancer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure we'll meet eventually. Right, guys.
Should we get a closer look?
Drive on.
I think we should check this out, because what about if we could save this person?
Do we want to?
I mean, Sneak, do you think we should save this humanoid?
Why are we asking Sneak?
Yes.
The test.
Sneak literally just said earlier she's starving. She wants to eat someone's face.
But
And if
I
she
think
eats
we-
their face.
I think we should save the person.
In case
And are
they're
you saying
tasty, right?
I don't want to eat it.
What about if it's got a nice tasty demon face?
No.
Why not? What is the distinction here?
While they're talking, I turn the engine on.
Oh, no.
Sneak just looks sadly up into the air and says nothing.
Okay then.
Oh, she's going through a phase. Come on.
Again? The third time this season.
It's... I start driving closer.
Do the faces ever stop?
Okay. So you drive the we'll say it was 250 feet over to the creature, which is being lifted and lowered into the pit. And it's being lowered. It's quite a way, so it's maybe like 5 minutes per rotation.
Okay.
You wait there for a bit, and as it gets raised, you see this thing in stream info inside the cage.
Love that.
What?
It looks
Oh,
like
it's an alien.
It looks like a fucking Tonberry. Or Ape from Oddworld.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Ape.
Yeah, it's like the same head design and everything.
Yeah, so it's like this green-skinned, bug-eyed humanoid creature. It doesn't have the sword.
I'm intrigued. I love this character.
It is. It seems to be bound. Its hands are bound in shackles of some kind. And as it raises up, it sees you all, and you just hear. You just hear a voice in your head. It's just like, "Quick! Stop the winch! Stop the winch!"
Where's the winch?
So the winch is what it's like attached to on the crane. Kind of like where the chain goes onto, where it like wraps around as it's raising and lowering it.
How high's the crane?
There doesn't seem to be anything operate. The crane's just attached to ground level where you are, but it's like hanging over the edge of the pit.
Can I
So
fire
the
an
base of
arrow
it.
That's a bad
into the
idea.
mechanism?
That would dunk him directly into the crap. Hold on. Let me think for a moment.
What about
So
if Sneak
as you're
fired an
thinking,
arrow?
this creature kind of reaches the peak of the raising section. You hear like clunking in the crane as it begins to get ready to lower it
Nice.
again.
I've been waiting for a chance to use this.
Oh, okay.
This is perfect. How high is the crane? How high up does
It's
it go?
maybe like 20 foot high.
Wonderful. I would like to walk up it.
Okay. You run up it's not like vertical, there's like a slope to it, but we'll say it's quite steep.
Oh, come on, make it vertical.
I mean, you could run up the side of it.
I will run up the side of it because I can walk up doors now.
Yeah. So you run up the side of the crane, and you get to the bit where the chain is attached to it, like the tip of it. And I'd say you can't like stop on a vertical surface. You would have to like flip round onto the top of the crane as you reached it.
I can do that.
Yep. So give me an acrobatics check to see how well you do this.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hold on. If mayonnaise is involved, then I'll succeed. No. 22's fine. 22. I'll take
Yeah,
I was
that.
about to say, do I need to
24
cover
will do
Sneak's
it.
eyes so we don't see the next step?
As he falls into the pit of Shumrat. No, if you'd have fallen, I would have let you like try and grab onto the cage or whatever.
Oh, I'm very generous.
As you're pretty much directly over it now, as you flip yourself up onto the top of the crane, as you look down
Not
the
bad,
chain,
eh?
and you see this creature looking up at you. It just kind of gives you a short, sharp nod.
What do you want me to do with this? Hold on. Let me just hold
Stop
on to
it!
it.
Jam it somehow.
Let me think. What do I have? And what sort of winch mechanism is it?
So it kind of like the chain comes over the tip where you are, and then it kind of feeds down the arm of the crane onto the sort of spindle bit at the back,
Right.
which is attached to like some cogs and stuff, which are turning it backwards and forwards.
So if I were to want to jam it, how big would it need to be, or small would it need to be to jam
The
it?
chains are maybe like half a foot across.
Oh, so pretty large.
Yeah, they're quite like thick metal chains.
Oh, that's okay. It's a good job I have this throwaway greatsword.
That you don't need.
Yeah.
Sneak pulls the trident out of her bag and waves it.
I'm not going back down there just now, Sneakman. Keep that for a later date. And you just see
We'll say the rest of you have got to the base of the crane at this point.
You just
where
see
the winch is.
as Maruza just like jabs the Buster Sword that Mad Maggie gave him into this chain.
So you're attacking the chain with the sword?
No, I'm blocking the chain with the sword. I'm jamming it.
I'd say the sword would probably be too wide to like fit through one of the links, if that's what you're trying to do.
Right, okay. Damn, I knew this sword was impractical in every fucking way.
Hey, we did agree it was a Buster Sword, so therefore it is too wide.
Oh, fuck. What else do I have?
A normal size sword would do.
What about a rope?
Maybe a trident.
What about a rope?
You could try a rope if you wanted to.
I've got a rope.
The chain has started lowering now.
I've got a rope.
It's like, help!
I'm
Stop
trying.
it quickly!
Bro, I'm literally trying. Give me a minute.
In a minute. I'll be halfway down there in a minute.
All right. Can I like try and pull the rope up, the chain up a little?
Yeah. Okay. So you like holding the chain and trying to basically hold the cage where it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
While this is happening,
Could it be
I just think
athletics?
to myself, wow, Wall of Stone would have been really useful right now.
I will allow athletics
Because it is kind of like a real shit tug of war.
Yeah. Okay.
19.
19. Yeah. You managed to hold the chain and kind of pull it up a little bit, so the cage stays where it is. It's kind of hovering at the same height as like the ledge where the rest of you are, but it's kind of out maybe about 15 foot from the edge.
Right, guys, I'm gonna need some help here. I'm
not
try.
done yet.
Okay.
So as you're holding the chain, the rest of the chain that is being fed through behind you starts to like go down over the edge, kind of like looping back around to where you are, kind of creating like a U shape between where you're holding it and the edge of the crane.
Right.
And
okay.
these links are quite thick and heavy, so as they go over the edge, the weight that you're holding starts to increase as it feeds down.
I see. Right, guys, I'm gonna try and swing the cage over there, then you grab it, or like tie it to the machine or something.
Yeah, that's good. At the edge, is there dirt? Like,
yeah, it's basically just like think like the Grand Canyon.
Cool. Can I do Maximilian's Earthen Grasp at the very edge so that could grab the cage?
How far can that reach?
It's got a 5 foot. It's got like a 5 foot reach.
The cage is about 15 foot away from the edge.
Yeah, Maruza's going to try and swing the cage.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, so give me another, we'll call it another athletics check from Maruza.
Don't fail me now. Oh, no. That's an 11.
Okay, let's call it just roll me a straight D20.
Oh, boy.
Andy.
Not with any spell modifiers, because we like spell modifiers.
Okay, okay, your spell attack bonus you can add to that.
Okay, that's fine. That's very fair of you. That is fucking 11.
What match, please?
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to match. That was how you were gonna. No, it wasn't. So Maruza, you managed to swing it. It gets maybe like 5 foot closer.
It's okay. I'll get it on the backswing.
But it also starts to slip from your grasp as you swing it.
Damn it! This thing's really oily.
As the momentum kind of makes the weight, makes like the amount of force you're trying to stop. Like you've got gravity, and you've now also got the force of the swing that you're trying to fight against.
All right, I can't hold this any longer. Someone needs to help.
It slips maybe like 5 foot down, and then you manage to grab it and hold it again. It's still swinging.
Would I be able to help?
I don't know. Can you?
Have you got anything that can help?
Wait a minute. I think I have something I can throw.
Go hold the bottom of the chain.
Okay, I'm gonna go hold.
Wait, sneak! Throw the trident at me.
I don't want to stab you.
Just do it.
Now is the time to have a conscience.
All right, what's the range on the trident?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I didn't put
Why do you want a trident thrown at you?
You didn't tell me you had a trident.
I think it's 2060.
Yeah, we'll say it's 2060, the same as a dagger. So it's within range if you go up to the edge. So we'll just say that is a strength attack roll because I think tridents are strength based.
They are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So whatever it would be to hit with an unarmed attack for sneak, it will be the same as that.
This spiritual weapon.
Those are strength based. Basically, whatever your strength is plus your proficiency bonus.
If it's corporeal, then it should.
You're not proficient with tridents. You're a rogue, so you don't get to add your proficiency bonus because those are a martial weapon.
That's a 12.
12. The trident is. Are you trying to hit Maruza?
That's what Maruza asked for.
Maruza. We'll say it's the same as.
Not like.
Okay, so it's 12. So we'll say it's sailing a couple of foot to the right of Maruza, the opposite side that he's holding the chain with.
Oh, god damn it.
It's fine, Maruza, just do a Captain America and Winter Soldier.
I haven't seen that film.
Chain with one hand. And
I mean, I could try, right?
The bit where he's holding the helicopter to the platform.
Okay, I have a better idea.
Okay.
Think. No. Let's just try and do that. I know it's
Okay.
going to be a high
What are you
DC.
doing?
I'm going to
Wait.
try and grab the trident as it soars past.
I don't remember.
Okay,
Does
give
this
me
weapon?
What are you going to say?
I was going to check. Does Rover have weaponry on it? I don't remember if this is the one with the harpoon or
It
not.
does. It's got harpoons.
Oh my
yeah.
god! It has a
I'm going to go to the
harpoon!
harpoon bit while they're all messing around.
It's not. The harpoons aren't like attached to anything. It's not like the harpoons in Sea of Thieves. They're more like it's more like a ballista where it shoots like bolts out.
Oh, that would do.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, I'm just going to attach as a rope to it. See how good at aim I am.
Yeah, I'll say you could do that. So you're busy tying a rope to one of the bolts as Maruza tries to catch the trident. I'm going to say just give me an acrobatics check for that.
Okie dokie. Fucking nat 20, let's go! Why is it always the stupid shit that Maruza gets nat 20s on?
So you manage to catch the trident in midair, and also as you kind of lean back to try and catch the trident, you actually manage to pull the cage up a little bit, and you just kind of like do that thing where you kind of let go and then grab further down and keep it at its higher height. Now it's back up to where it was before. And you've also got a trident in your other hand.
Maruza looks.
But you're also struggling to keep hold of it with the one hand as you were holding onto it with two before. So you're now only holding onto it with one.
Maruza looks strained at Sneak and says, "Deflect missiles!" And then just stabs the bottom part of the trident into the chain.
Yeah, okay.
So as to.
Are you stabbing it into the chain, like in the bit where it's feeding it through the crane?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can do that with the nat 20. So it holds that bit of the chain in place.
Right. That was great. Good job, everybody.
But there is also still the loop of chain where it had fed through a little bit.
I understand.
As you were holding it. So there's still that sort of U, which is probably down to about the same.
How heavy would you
it's
say?
Down further than the cage.
How heavy would you say, if that chain wasn't there, how heavy would you say that the chain and the cage would be?
I don't know. Heavy.
Would Maruza be able to, like, hold its weight?
Half the weight of a car.
Fuck.
It's at least a few tons of metal.
I mean, man's strong, but
these
not that
are all
strong.
metal, yeah.
Imagine your child.
You're just about holding it in place now.
Right. We think. Because I'm sitting here thinking.
Can one of the strong ones get up here?
I'm sitting here thinking I could acid breath the part of the chain that's making it heavier. But.
When that just make it snap and it will no longer be heavy because you'll be going down.
Yes, exactly.
What about the flying one? Get it to push me closer.
That's a stupid idea. I fire the ballista.
Yes, this is a team effort.
He just turned around and sees this ballista bolt heading towards him.
Yeah, what are you aiming the ballista at, though, Gavin? Like,
okay, give me
I'm trying to aim it at the cage and hope that it just breaks part of it and then I can pull it.
Why couldn't you just fire the ballista with the gears?
First off, give me a dex check to see how well you tied the knot of the rope to the ballista bolt.
Excellent. I'm good at those. What's my dex?
Plus 18.
18, is it?
No, I don't know.
I wish it was 18. 16.
Is that the roll or is that your dex?
That's the roll. My dex is 13, I think. So it's +1.
Yeah, the knot seems pretty firm.
Excellent. Should I roll to hit?
Yeah, just give me an attack roll. And I'll just tell you if that works or not, depending on how high it is.
Dex or strength?
That's a good question. Actually, I think
Would it be like a gun?
it's just on the machine stats.
Oh, that might be good. That might be higher than mine.
Let me look. So harpoon flinger. It is just a straight +7 to hit with that.
That is better than Eva. 15.
15. I'll say you hit. It goes through the sort of bars of the cage and goes through the other side. It kind of clips one, and it kind of stops on the other side, falls down and just over the edge a little bit. But the rope sort of holds it in place. So it's dangling like just over the edge of the base of the cage, if that makes sense.
Hold on to it. You know, now that I think about it, I
Yes.
could just ask Truffles to fly over there with a rope.
He just like managed to dodge it as well. He kind of pressed himself up against the side of the cage.
So he's not upside down. He's like standing upright in this cage, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
standing upright in the cage.
Don't know why I thought he was upside down.
And his hands are bound, but like the actual like fingers and stuff of the hands are free.
Mhm.
So they're bound together, but he can still hold things. So he kind of grabs the rope, pulls the harpoon bolt back up, and then holds onto the bolt itself. Pull me in.
Okay, I go into first drive. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't actually do that. I just ask, can someone help me pull?
Kind of
Someone
busy right
strength me.
now.
Wasn't pointing
you're
looking at
still-
you.
Actually, yeah, give me another athletics check, please, Marisa.
Jesus Christ. I'd be
I
bound.
wonder
You've
why.
been holding it for a long
It's
time.
another 11. Let's go.
Starts to slip again.
Shit! Hurry up! Stop pissing on Shreem!
So, guys,
I'm pouring a drink.
Helm duo,
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strong people.
pull this rope.
Okay, can we do that?
If you want.
Why don't you just reverse the war machine?
Is the rope attached to the war machine, or did you just tie
Is
it
there
to
not
the
one of those
to the
Land
harpoon?
Rover?
It
winch
is
thingies?
attached to the war
Then
machine.
reverse it then.
Okay, give me another dex check
Yeah,
to
but
see
we
how
want-
well you attached it to the war machine.
We want everyone in on this rescue mission.
It's literally me going over. Can you help me with this? Just use the machine. All right. 5. Look what
I
you've
just-
done.
You know, I'm the most
Five.
intelligent in the party, but I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you couldn't quite get the knot to stay put when you attached it to the war machine, but it's definitely attached to the other side.
So we
Fantastic.
do need the helm boy.
I hold on to it and then go into the seat.
Okay.
I'll-
so you-
I could try and do like a reach around and help him. grip hold of
Quickly.
it.
He's slipped,
Hold
like,
on,
5 foot down
Jesus!
now.
This person's. You think his life's on the line or something?
He really, I mean, it's not.
It
Oh,
is.
it's really
okay.
desensitized you, man.
I'm in hell.
Okay, so are Magnus and Alum helping, or are you leaving
Yes.
Bam to do this
helping,
himself?
I'm helping.
No,
Okay, right.
I
You,
didn't want to make things worse, but yes.
okay,
I
so
have
you
made
both,
things
you
worse.
both climb up onto the war machine quickly.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you're up there?
How does this thing
Grab
work?
onto the rope.
So there is a
yeah,
rope
grab onto
that is
the rope.
attached to the cage. Yeah, okay, so you both
Hold
grab onto the rope.
line.
Okay, what are you gonna do once you got hold of the rope?
No way, son.
Um,
Pull.
Well, nothing. We're not
Hold.
pulling. Let the machine pull.
Zoom.
Oh,
I turn
I
on
mean,
the
you can just
engine.
pull yourselves, or you can let the
Oh.
machine pull. It's up to you.
Hold on.
I'm happy to
Seatbelt
do
first.
it.
Okay.
Slip
I'm
out
reversing
another
now.
5 foot.
does it
Okay.
make a beep noise?
Yeah. Beep, beep.
Okay, so you reverse, and give me some strength checks, all of you, because you're still holding it, Bam, or have you let go for the other two to hold?
I mean,
while
if
you're
these two
driving?
have got it, I'm holding on to the wheel because
Yeah.
that is proper safety.
Yeah. That is 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
I'm
Oh,
so
no,
worried
okay,
about
oh,
Magnus
no,
and
oh,
Alan
no,
give
Alan,
me
I'm
strength
so
checks.
sorry.
Uh-oh, the first one might be a problem.
Oh.
Butterfingers over here gets in that one.
When does Alan not
Hey,
roll on that
what
one?
what did
No.
Alan get?
1.
Man needs to take the lucky feat
What
real
did
bad.
Magnus get?
14.
14.
14.
Okay, so Alan manages to just
Get rope
slip,
burn.
and you get rope burn as it slides through your hands.
Oh.
He's wearing
Even
gauntlets. He's fine.
the friction heats up the gauntlets and
Yeah.
burns him through the
Heat
metal. Yeah, it's as if heat metal was being cast on them. Magnus, you manage to hold on to it and pull it in until eventually the cage is just over the edge, and at this point, Maruza just fully slips and lets go of it, and it lands right on the edge. It's teetering over the brink.
Oh,
Can I use my
Italian job.
hand?
keep pulling.
Can I use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to just move it slightly in so it's not at the end?
Yeah, you just put like one finger of Maximilian's Earthen Grasp up and just poke it that last bit into the ground.
That was the most
And
teamwork we've had this entire fucking campaign.
It was.
And what's funny is it didn't even need to be done that way.
No.
you just all of you in your heads just hear a sigh, which doesn't even make sense, but you do. As
it's
this
Bahamut.
cage is now safely on. No, it was from this guy. And the cage is now safely on the side. The chain, as you let go of it, Maruza, keeps descending into the pit though.
Into a burner.
But the cage is pretty safe where it is. You don't think the weight of the chain would like pull it into the pit or anything.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for.
Can I get
Oh,
down?
I didn't want to be dunked into that thing again.
Again?
Can Bruce get down?
Yeah, you run back down the arm.
Okay,
of
I'm not
the,
like a cat that's
train.
climbed a tree. I'm good.
No, it's fine. The getting down is the easy part. Oh yes, every time I went down there, it nearly drowned me, and then it pulled me back up, and then put me down and drowned me again. All I did was steal some soul coins.
How many?
Wow.
A lot.
Like,
It
no,
was from
seriously, how
Bell.
many? We have some con left.
32.
Wait, how many soul coins how many con mod do you have? How did you carry that many?
No, you can carry them for up to an hour before exhaustion sets in.
Oh, right.
It's probably why he kept getting caught, though, because he got exhausted on the escape.
Going to take a nice little lay down.
Well, I think introductions are in order.
Yes, my name is Barzit.
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 This is sneak.
Like bar
right?
like a sheep, and then zips like a spot.
Ew,
Barzit.
Okay.
Could you let me out of the cage?
Of course. Is it locked?
Please
If
tell
you
me
do-
that my harpoon made it even more chat.
Can I try smashing the lock if there is one?
Yeah, sure. We'll say there's like a lap on it.
Yeah, would
Can
that be
I
strength?
smash?
Yeah, you can smash. Roll me an attack roll,
Okay.
as you missed out on doing them last week.
Is the cage
Oh,
a
yeah.
fiend or a demon?
We'll just say it
I
is
thought
fiendish
that.
metal, sure.
Well, I can't actually remember what the command is for attacking.
It's a good job it's
You just,
pinned in the rolls chat, isn't it?
as
It
as
doesn't
you
have
see-
any pinned messages.
There is a pinned message there. I copy and pasted it, pinned it. Didn't I? Hold on, let me
It's not
check.
showing for me.
depends which rolls
Oh,
chat.
I did not. Hold
There
on,
is
it's in the other rolls
exclamation
chat.
mark, attack.
1 minute, it's in the
No.
other rolls chat. Let me get it.
No. Exclamation mark,
Hold on, I've got it.
attack. No.
Here you go, Holly. This is it.
Long sword.
It would be the Holy Avenger, wouldn't it? Or does that count as a longsword?
It'll be that, but without the hashtag at the front.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
Oh wait, no, that's the damage. Fuck.
Oh.
I mean, does Magnus need to roll to hit the cage?
Right.
that's
You
not
know
moving?
what?
It's
You hit the
D20 plus
cage
12.
and you smash the lock open. You don't need to roll for it.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry.
We
Hold on.
what? Just
There you go.
both you.
It was one of
work
those
it out in
technicality
DMs or
rolls.
something.
It
I've
feels
got
like
it.
there's a
I've
roll
got it.
here.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm pinning him now. Because Ted changed all the Discord around. Now it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Which
Would
we
you like
appreciate
to roll,
greatly.
Holly, or are you okay with it just happening?
Well, if everyone else is okay with it just happening, I
Well,
don't want to
I'm asking you.
You might mess
I
up.
mean, I can set up another harpoon if you like.
Or
Oh,
I
could
could ask for
Okay,
breath.
fuck it. The cage is open.
Wow.
Oh my god, did you see that holy power from Bahamut just now?
I think it was Helm.
As you kind of like run towards the cage with your sword, though, this creature just kind of backs up, like, don't come near me with that thing.
Buzz,
And then you smash open the door, and he just kind of like, freedom, and just kind of like rolls out of it as his feet are bound as well.
Buzzard, if you don't mind me asking, what are you?
I'm an ULTRALOTH.
ULTRALOTH?
That sounds like an anime from the 70s.
Yep. Ultraman.
I'm a type of Yugoloth.
Oh, I see. Well
Yes.
Are you as powerful as a pit fiend? Just random question.
I wish it was a pit fiend that locked me in here.
then. Do you know where we can find said?
Well, it is your lucky day.
Yes. Could you take these shackles off me? That you can keep them if you like. They're magical.
Are they?
Ooh.
You should keep these shackles for no reason.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll take them.
I
For when
like
he sees
that.
Rhea again. Ooh.
Not quite the first thing I had in my head. I was thinking I could attach Sneak to the car while we go talk to people.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Stay in the car, Sneak. I'll crack a window for you.
Don't leave your pets in cars, people.
No.
It's illegal. Don't leave your
Okay,
sneaks in cars.
We're in hell.
I might
It's no
I might
illegal.
need someone to pick the lock.
Damn,
I
if
can
only
do
there was a
that.
rogue in the party.
Alan, you're going to have to pick
I
them.
can do.
It's not like there was a cage with a big lock on it either.
I can do that.
He kind
Go
of
on, then.
shuffles over to you as he is prone, still on the ground, and holds the hand ones up to you. So that's a thieves' tools check, which I don't think you gave sneak proficiency in for some reason.
What? Don't thieves just get that?
No, you get to choose whether you get. Oh, so you've got proficiency. I don't think she gave her expertise, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right. So it'd be. What
Now
did
that
you
it's
get?
confused.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Right. Something that you're proficient in. With Dex, just roll that, and it'll be the same roll anyway.
Oh,
So
okay.
not expertise, but proficient.
What, like stealth?
No, you've
Yeah,
got
as
expertise in stealth. I think sleight of hand.
Indeed.
You've only got proficiency in.
Yeah,
Wait,
anything
are
that is
you
dex-based
are you
is
looking at the
less than
physical
mine.
character? Fran, are you looking at the physical character sheet that I gave you?
Yeah.
Right. You see, there's 2 dots next to each skill. There's a big one and a small one. Right. Anything that has the big one shaded in, but not the small one that is in the dexterity section, roll one of those, and it'll be the same roll.
I did sleight of hand. It was a 13.
Yeah. 13, you don't manage to get them unlocked. Sorry.
Can I attempt again?
Yeah, you can try again. I'll give you one more try.
Lockpick.
We believe in you, Sneak.
Oh, that was a 13. That was the exact same roll. What the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, I can break them.
they
You
magic
sword
you?
guy, can you try again? Like you did to the cage. And like,
Like you definitely did to the cage.
and he holds his hands up towards you, Magnus. As Sneak
do
is
not
just fumbles unlocking this stuff.
Do I smash?
If you
If you would like to smash, you can surely smash, but it's your choice.
Oh, okay. I will smash.
Okay, give me an attack roll. I've heard that is now pinned, so you should be able to do it.
28.
fucking hell.
That's more like it. Yeah, you just slice cleanly. You know, like like in an anime where they like slice through something, and then like
Oh,
3
okay.
seconds later it separates.
Silly too.
that is what you do.
You just summarized that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Magnus's highest
even
roll is a
Magma's like,
32.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you use me like that, Magnus.
Oh no. Oh, I feel dirty. Oh my god. Ugh.
Then he's just like, right, now do my feet. And you see that he's got these shackles on his feet as well.
Okay. Oh gosh. I'm really scared now. This is a lot of responsibility.
Just
Yeah,
another
Just think,
attack roll.
These are very
one
fragile
nat
parts
one,
of
and
the
you've
human
killed the
body,
thing we've
though.
taken an hour to save.
Bam.
I think it has been
31.
31.
That's a
Yeah,
crit.
Which is a crit.
Oh yeah,
it is a
baby.
crit. Yeah, you
Not losing your
annihilate
feet
these
today,
magic
sir.
items.
Can't even see Magnus move this time.
Yeah, you absolutely destroy this magic item as you slice clean through it,
Goodbye, magic item.
and both of them, they're both
Wait,
gone.
if they're both clean cuts, can't we just cast mending on them?
No, because they're
'cause
magic
they're magical.
items.
Shit.
Yeah, so you cut through both these dimensional shackles, as that is what they were. And he's just like, free at last. And then he just kind of like teleports behind you, Magnus, taps you on the shoulder.
Wait, what?
Do you turn around?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's just like, thank you, human.
Oh, you're welcome.
I guess you can't have these now because they're wrecked. Sorry.
That's okay. You're free.
And he just kind of like pulls them off of his wrists and ankles as they're now like, as they've been separated, they've kind of lost their magic and just come open.
But I mean, could one not still accessorize with them if they so wished?
Well, we could keep them and find someone who could repair them, right?
Yes, you're free to do that. Yeah, go on, take them. I could repay you another way.
Could you steal us some blood?
Better, you can have some of this goo. And he goes over to the cage and just like pulls off some of the green goo that that is like attached to the cage. And the green goo that's in the pit that he was dumped into.
This is your first idea for thanking us.
No. Watch. And he grabs some of it and like with his hands he just kind of like molds it into like this sort of mini version of himself, almost like a sort of 6-inch high version of himself.
It's plasticine.
Oh, is it a collectible?
He just kind of puts it down on the ground, taps it on the head, and it just like comes to life.
Bruh.
And like runs up to him, and he just kind of picks it up, and he's like, "This is a homunculus. You can make it out of this stuff."
Oh, I've heard about them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You pretty much just do that. You turn it into whatever you want it to be, then you tap it on the head, and it comes to life.
Could we do this with a pit fiend?
Could you do what? Sorry.
Make a pit fiend out of the goo.
Sure. You could make like a mini pit fiend. I could make one for you if you want.
Would it be genetically the same as a regular pit fiend?
No, it's made out of the goo.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Like the mini version of him is like like Ted's 3D printing stuff where it's like that green
Yeah.
Oh
resin.
yeah.
It's like it's just like that, but like a version of him
Wow.
that is just
That's
green
cool.
and clear. It looks like a jelly baby,
Ah,
like a big jelly baby.
Sneak, do you want to eat it?
It just
Wait,
kind of
where's it
clings
come out?
onto Barzit, like no.
Mhm. That's very cool. Does anyone want a gooey jelly baby?
I can't say that I do.
So, what are you all doing in Avernus?
Saving it.
Yeah, saving Avernus.
Can't you tell?
You're saving Avernus.
We are.
Yes, the area.
Does Avernus need saving?
Yes.
The whole
Been
plane.
condemned.
Yep.
I stand by what I said.
There's. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's covered in demons.
Yep.
So many
yes.
demons.
That is Zariel's quest to wipe out all the demons.
No, it's also covered in devils.
As a neutral fiend, I am not offended by this.
Right.
But it is the devil's home plane. Why would you want to get rid of them?
Because they're causing pain to people on the material plane now. So that's not good.
Yep.
Oh. So you want to kill all the devils in Avernus?
No, of course not. Just the bad ones.
98%.
Right,
Only ones with
is there anything I can help with?
accessories
Do you know where there's a pit fiend?
He just kind of looks at you, tilts his head curiously,
We need it for
and
stuff.
then just kind of then he just looks behind him and points down into the pit.
Oh.
Really? Okay.
Oh.
Remember, Mordenkainen did say that we could reform Shumrat's pool into his original form and then get his blood. So
the guy just said it wouldn't do it. But
No,
Barzit
but-
just said it.
no, but turning it into a homunculus might be different to actually like giving it back. It's like changing it back, right?
How would we even do that?
Yes, the homunculuses aren't like they're not Shumrat himself. They're just like it's like if I took a bit of your skin and turned it into something. It's not you. It's just a bit of you.
How are we going to get all of him out of there?
He doesn't really have blood at the minute. He's kind of been turned into his constituent parts.
My question still stands.
Well, he's I'm.
I don't have a bucket big enough.
Could we do?
You see
separate trips?
you see where the Styx is flowing into the pit, and he points over at where
Yeah.
the trench has been dug.
Yeah.
If you somehow stopped that, he might remember his original form.
Oh, I see.
Well, we know someone who can make a wall.
In about 8 hours' time.
Yep.
Yes.
If you wait 8 hours, I can exactly do that.
Right. Okay. Did you say Mordenkainen's in Avernus right now?
He was.
He was. He's travelled.
When we saw him last.
The tower was still there after you left.
Yes.
No. I know that in character.
What, that he's
But as
travelled?
in, no. As in, I'm saying that he's travelled, but not telling the truth to this person.
Oh, right,
In
okay,
case
cool.
he doesn't like Mordenkainen or wants to go and kill him.
Can't think why.
I don't know.
I was just going to go see if he had any work for me. That's what us. Okay, just pretty much imagine the ULTRALOTHs as like Mr. Meeseeks. Like, they exist to serve people.
Ooh-wee.
Oh boy.
I was going to go see if he had a job for me.
He just gave out some jobs. He'll be back. He might be there already.
I don't know what to do now.
Just don't make an attempt on his life.
You could help us because we're doing something for Mordenkainen, so that would be doing a job for him.
Oh,
Very true.
yes.
Yes.
Ooh wee. How can I aid you?
Do you know how to make a wall?
And what are you going to pay me?
A soul coin.
Oh, wow.
And this
Yes.
would be legal, so it wouldn't be stolen.
Yeah, he kind of like looks down guiltily. Yes. What did you say you wanted me to do?
So you see that river that's flowing into this pit? We need
See that
something
thing
that's
you
not
the
water.
river I pointed out to you. Yes.
Yes. We need that to be fixed.
Oh,
And
there
then we're
was
gonna
some.
fight the demon.
But we not,
There was
we
some
might not
technically, he's a devil.
Whatever.
It's quite a distinction.
They're all evil
There
to
was
me.
some imp flying around talking about damning it.
Could you go and find that imp?
I don't know. I think he said something about the Mirror of Mephista.
Wait. I know that name, don't I?
Yeah, I think Mad Mackie mentioned it to you.
Yeah, I thought so.
It was one of the 3 places you could go to that she
Instead of
suggested you
Mordenkainen.
go. Instead of Mordenkainen. It's one of the other places you could have gone.
Oh yeah, he's a nerd. We contacted him through that mirror. That's
Oh
my bad.
yeah.
That's if you want to, or you could just try and damn it yourself.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for us to damn it.
He said something about explosives. He wanted to get them from Mahadi or from the Emporium.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
We're
This
not
is our
that-
fetch quest to complete another fetch quest. Let's go to
More
Mahadi
fetch.
again.
I mean, you don't have to. You can always just go across the pit towards the tower.
Yeah, we'll try a different quest.
Well, I mean, we've gone this far.
Yeah. Between us, the 7 of us, we must be able to blow up something, right? We must be able to have some kind of explosions.
Why do we need to explode things?
Because it would be good.
I have lightning bolt.
Okay.
That's explosives.
I guess.
I also have oil flasks.
If you gave me some funds, I could probably go and get the explosives for you.
How many funds?
And is it from Acne Corporation?
I don't know, maybe a couple of soul coins, as well as the one that you're paying me.
I could give up another soul coin. Has anyone got one other spare?
I do.
There you go. That's sorted.
Cool. I'll give him 2 of my soul coins, and then Magnus is one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20. That was a natural 1.
Aw.
He failed.
Does this mean he just got lost?
He's
Fell in the river Styx.
he's just like, haha, you fools, and starts to run away with your soul coins.
Really? Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay.
we're
I
not killing
can't
him. though.
believe this.
He's such a nice dude. We really, clearly.
And with that, thank you everyone for watching.
I mean, I could chase
Yeah, I
him
think
down.
I think that's where we'll end it for tonight. Is this
Oh my
Ultraloth starts to
God.
run away with your soul coins?
I cannot believe this.
Imagine he runs like the postman from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
He is going to die so hard
I
next week.
genuinely
Well,
cannot believe this.
God.
We've been scammed.
Like, we
This is
can
like-
catch him, but should
Is he
we?
Nigerian prince?
I'm just going to fucking lob an ice at him.
I mean, we
Next game, I'm getting in my war machine and I'm running him over.
I mean, we could stop him, but should we? Like, clearly
Yeah.
he really wants the soul coins for something.
Already setting up the harpoon. This time I won't
Is
miss.
you rescued him as well.
Yep.
But I rolled that 1, so that's what happened.
Fine, we're going to give him his face to sneak. That's the true
His
end game.
Abe's Odyssey face.
I mean, Abe is supposed to be delicious. That's the whole point of the game. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fair.
true. The Moondockin burgers.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're called. Anyway. Thank you for tuning in to the Mystic Tavern. Please join us on Tuesday when we have Icewind Dale once more. And we're going to explore a ship that's stuck in spice that may or may not have a Shadowkin on it. And then on Wednesday we should have
On Wednesday, we're doing something a little bit different.
yeah.
Is it in a galaxy far away?
We could say in a galaxy far, far away. Maybe even a long, long time ago.
It's Slough.
It's Mordenkaisen's original party.
I have no clue what we're talking about here.
Yeah, so on every other Wednesday from now going forward, we're going to be playing a game of Star Wars 5th Edition, which is an unofficial expansion to D&D, which makes it Star Wars effectively. So if you like a bit of Star Wars, a bit of sci-fi action, make sure to tune into that.
And if you don't,
Just
Fuck you.
enjoy the action.
No, just-
I mean, just these guys have come up with some fun characters, so even if you just tune in to find out what they're playing,
That's
know.
true. All of our characters are very fun.
And someone
Yeah.
doesn't even know what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
I told you already, I know what the Star
He knows
Wars
all
is.
of the Star Wars.
Oh, he does know all of the Star Wars.
He
I
knows
do know all
every
of the Star
Star
Wars.
War.
Yeah.
I know you use glow sticks to fight each other,
I'd love to. do
yes,
and using chemistry with the Force.
So it'll be the same cast here.
yeah, same players, and for those of you who know your eras of Star Wars, this campaign takes place in the Old Republic era.
And with Lewis again as DM.
Yes, me DMing.
And it's a lot more chaotic than even this somehow.
Yeah,
Uh,
so it's a lot more homebrew, so anything can happen.
Ever wanted to see a blink dog or whatever they're called get thrown off a tower?
A cat hound.
Cat found, that was it.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a pet rancor one day.
Yep,
Yeah, we have played a few sessions to test it out.
it was a while ago.
but now it's ready to be streamed. So
Odd.
if that's something you're interested in, tune in next week.
Alright, thanks for tuning in to Mystic Tavern. Remember, never trust a stranger with your money. That's a bad idea.
You know, in hindsight,
Yeah,
Right.
well, hindsight's 2021.
But he was in a cage for stealing
Hey.
money. He wouldn't do it again.
Alright.
I know, I was just like, this guy's asking for your money and he was stealing money. What would he do?
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.